Hi everyone, and this is Julie from Totally Holistic Health, and today I thought I would show you a really lovely gentle yoga practice for the morning. So it can be maybe when you first get out of bed, or maybe you can actually do a lot of it in your bed so you don't actually have to move too far. But basically it's just really sort of like just to get your body moving a little bit, just to give a little bit of energy into the body and just really sort of help, get things, if you're a little bit stiff in the morning, just help get things a little bit moving. Okay, so we're going to start off on your back. So obviously if you're in your bed, that's absolutely fine. So maybe, or if you just sort of, it's also quite nice to have a yoga mat actually by the side of your bed or somewhere that you can go to if you do decide to do a yoga practice in the morning. It's actually quite nice to actually have it all set up the night before, so you've got somewhere to go to, so you're actually more prepared to actually do a yoga practice. But if you want to do it in your bed, you can as well. So only with the start of it anyway. So we're just going to bring the knees into the chest. And just really notice any tightness in the lower back. And maybe just rocking a little bit from side to side. Just see if that feels okay. And also maybe just rocking the head from side to side as well, just to release the neck. It's been a bit tight overnight. And maybe giving yourself a nice yawn just to wake you up. Okay, so we're going to bring the left foot down towards the bed or the floor, and then bring that right knee into the chest. And just see how that feels. Maybe your hamstrings are a bit tight this morning. Absolutely fine. And then if you can, see if you can straighten out that left leg. You don't have to if you don't want to, you can keep it bent if that suits you better. Just see if you can stretch that away from you. Really enjoying that stretch on the front and the back of that leg, and maybe just pointing and flexing the toe as well. Really nice, just to get some energy going into that leg. And then we're going to bring the right foot onto the floor, and then just basically rotate the whole of the bottom of the body. Just bring that right leg over to the left. So try to keep the shoulder blades on the floor, so it doesn't matter how far around you go, you don't have to bring that knee right over, just maybe play with that a little bit, and then maybe rocking it a little bit if that suits you. Just see how that feels in the lower back. And then coming back to centre, bring both knees into the chest. And then bringing the right foot down, bring the left knee back into the chest a little bit more. And again, just see how it feels on this side. It might be a little bit more tense or tight. And again, just if you want to, releasing the right leg down onto the floor. And again, just stretching that away, really energising the legs, the front and the back of the legs, maybe pointing and flexing the toe as well. And then just very gently drawing the left leg over to the right. And again, it doesn't matter how far it goes. If your lower back's a bit tight, you might just want to go here, but just enjoying that lovely twist, keeping the shoulder blades on the ground. And again, if you want to just rock a little bit, just to ease that a little bit over if that suits you, unless your back's really sore, in which case I would just keep to here, just very gently. And then rolling back to centre, and again bringing those knees into the chest, just rocking a little bit from side to side. I'm going to bring the feet onto the floor. Okay, so you will notice, or the bed, you will notice you've got a little gap underneath your lower back. So what we're going to do, I'll move my arm out of the way, so we're going to very gently push that lower back into the ground. So what that does, it just tilts the pelvis a little bit. So again, just be aware of how that feels. Again, just creating that space under the lower back, your pelvis tilts this way. And then pushing the lower back into the ground, and just really enjoying that movement in the lower back, in the pelvis. Okay, and then we're going to push the lower back into the floor, and just see if you can raise your bottom up just a little bit. And again, that should be coming from the glutes, so you're holding the glutes quite tight. And just see if you can raise the back up. And very gently lowering down one vertebrae at a time. And again, just creating that lovely gap underneath the small of your back. And then pushing the lower back into the floor, very gently coming back up. And lowering down. And maybe do that a few times with the breath, just to ease yourself into the day. Wonderful. And again, just drawing the knees into the chest. And then maybe if you're feeling energetic in the morning, bring your hands just beneath your thighs and then come up to a nice seated position. So we're going to come into, you can do cross legs if that suits you, but again, just to really mobilise the spine a little bit. So we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest. Again, just really play with it a little bit, see how that feels in the neck. If it's a bit tight, just rolling the neck around a little bit, just really noticing those sensations, trying to keep the shoulder blades down the back, so we're not bringing the shoulders up towards the ears, just really releasing them down. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to keep the hands onto the knees. So we're going to bring the chest forward. So you're going to have a nice curve in your lower back, so chest forward. And then we're going to pull the belly back to the spine, arch away, and straighten the arms out, really push back. Trying to mobilise the spine. And forward. And back. And again, just really enjoy the lovely sensation of all that lovely fresh air coming into the body. So it's nice stretching over the shoulders. And then if you want to bring some circles into there as well, just really enjoying those, just noticing where your body is in relation to everything else is quite nice as well. See, I'm not even open my eyes yet. I'm still half asleep. Wonderful. Okay, brilliant. Again, coming nice and upright. See how that neck feels again now. Okay, so we're going to come into the sideways. Again, you can still do this on the bed, or if you've got your little mat out by the side of the bed, you can use that. So having the legs nice and straight. And again, bringing the hands just behind the back to give you a little bit of extra height. And then just pointing and flexing the toes. Doing some nice circles with the feet. And the other way. Brilliant. Okay, and then we're going to bend the right knee. You can leave it here, or you can pop it over the top of the left knee. I'm going to get the right arm, and then just twist round to the left. So bring the right arm just onto the inside of that right knee, and then just twist round to the left. And again, just really enjoying that lovely stretch. Really feel the belly coming round. Oh, really enjoy that lovely stretch in the back. And coming back to centre. Straighten the legs out. Bending the left leg. Again, either keeping it on that side or dropping it over to the left, sorry, the right of the right leg. Bringing the left arm up. Bringing it on the inside of that left knee. And again, twisting round to the right, just really using the fingers to draw yourself up, but just really enjoying that twist round. So it's really more of a belly twist rather than trying to crank the head round. The head sort of comes round last, really. So it's really just really feeling that belly twist. And then coming back to centre. So we're going to come on to all fours. I probably won't do this in bed. I'll probably be out of bed by this time. So hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. So we're going to open up the knees and just push back into a nice pose of a child. Downward dog. It's too early in the morning for me. So again, just walking out with the feet. Really enjoy that stretch on the back of the body. gently bending the knees really strongly and then walking the hands back to join the feet to a nice, very gentle forward fold, and maybe just rocking backwards and forwards on those feet. See how that feels. And then coming up to standing. Wonderful. So we're now out of bed, hopefully. So we're going to start off with a nice standing pose. So you can either bring the arms above the head, so maybe just sort of take a nice full breath in. So breathing in. Oh, and even adding a little back bending if that suits you. And then bring the arms back down, really enjoying that lovely expansion in the chest. Maybe again, breathing in. Opening up. Oh. And releasing back down. Fantastic. And again, coming up if you want to. So your hands can be sort of not quite so above the head, because obviously we're not released the shoulders too much. So they might be a little bit tight. So if you want to maybe just sort of imagine you're holding a nice big beach ball. And then we're going to keep the feet nicely placed in the same place. Just see if you can very gently just bend to one side. And then back to centre. And bend to the other side. And then very gently maybe allowing the hands and into cactus arms. We're going to twist round to the right. And then to the left. And then back to centre. And maybe just one last full breath in. And then bring your hands into Anjali Mudra in the heart centre. And then just really reassessing how you're feeling now, whether you've got a little bit more energy in the body, show a little bit more of a flow of the energy through the front and the back of the body, but just really enjoying the fact that you've just woken up the whole of your body, all ready for your day ahead. So thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. I will see you next time. Take care.